Okay, I gotta do this Instagram live real quick. Hey guys! So I'm doing this live to just let you guys know I am so rich and I have so much money and just so much stuff. So I wanted to do a haul of all the things that I have because I just know you guys are dying to see them. Okay, so first I have this giant wad of cash, probably more money than any of you have ever seen in your life. Giant wad of cash, this is honestly just pocket money for me. Yeah. Then we have these giant jewels. I think these are like, I don't even know how many carats they are. Probably more than anything you've ever seen in your life. Yeah. I got these giant diamonds. This one's a little smaller. I was kind of mad about this one. Then I have this extremely expensive piece of art. I think it's called Cat at Tiffany's or something like that. And it was just like, I'm not even going to say how much it was because there's just too many zeros. So another thing I want to talk to you guys about, I'm going to be expanding my mansion because of all the amazing things that I have. I'm just so rich that nothing is fitting in my mansion anymore. So I have to expand my mansion. I know, guys. I know we love my old place, but we got to expand it. Okay, so let's do a Q&A. Let's see. Bible Reader for Life says, how is your relationship with Christ? Non-existent. I have a relationship with money. That's all I need, guys. Let's see. Jesus Lover 4 says, do you believe in God? No, I don't. I believe in all the cold hard cash that's in my wallet. Let's see. Let's do one more. God is number 1 says, you should donate to the poor. Why would I do that? I'm not donating to the poor. I mean, if they wanted money, they would just get it. It's not that hard. I'm not donating to the poor. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go eat, drink, and be merry. The usual stuff. Okay, bye-bye. Wow, I love eating, drinking, and being merry. Oh my gosh, I just got this really amazing golden pear recently. It's just been like sitting on my counter staring at me. It's just so delicious. And I have this wine. I'm so merry right now. This is just amazing. I love all this.
You fool, you will die this very night.
Oh, no way. That was not real. I'm just hearing things. It must be something I ate for breakfast.
So I decided to modernize the parable of the rich fool, and as a way to make it more modern and easier to connect with a modern day audience, I decided to make the rich fool an influencer instead of a farmer. And one of the ways I did this is by incorporating them, like using Instagram Live to talk to all their followers or like people in their lives so they could flaunt their wealth to them, because I thought that would be a really interesting way to incorporate that character, I guess, in my retelling of the parable. I think the influencer is honestly a really realistic way to incorporate this parable during our time period, because I feel like it might not be that uncommon for us to see somebody on social media or with kind of a big following on social media act this way, because I think materialism is a really big issue for a lot of us in modern day society, and I think it can be easy with how quickly we can order things on Amazon, and I guess that shopping and materialistic goods are at our fingertips at all times with the internet and, like I said, Amazon, online shopping, all that kind of stuff. And it could be easy for us to let materialistic goods get in the way of our relationship with Christ, as we saw with the rich fool in the original parable. And I kind of try to make my retelling a little bit funny because I thought that would also be a fun way to relate to a modern audience, or maybe even a younger audience, like maybe high schoolers, college students, to kind of pull you into the parable by making it a little funny, a little bit of a mockery by the way that like the influencer is interacting with her followers when they're just asking her these questions, and she's asking her these questions about her relationship with Christ, and she just brushes them off immediately and is like, no way, like obviously I only care about money. So we might not see something to that extreme, or like something that comedic essentially in modern society, but I really don't think it's far-fetched for us to potentially see someone get so caught up in materialism and consumerism that they lose their relationship with Christ. So I thought it would be a really cool way to incorporate modern day into the retelling of the parable. And of course it was incredibly influential during the time, and with farming and crops, it could be easy to feel like you had such an abundance of wealth that you were set and you didn't need a relationship with Christ, because when you have a silo or a tower or these big buildings full of supplies to keep living, essentially, you don't necessarily need to think that you need to rely on Christ to make it in life. But obviously that's not the case. You always need to have a strong relationship with Christ no matter what your financial situation is. So obviously the parable is important no matter what time period we're in, but I thought using an influencer would be a fun way to modernize it. So I hope you guys thought it was maybe kind of entertaining, maybe kind of funny. And yeah, that was my take on the parable of the rich fool.